Hi Libra, welcome to Spirit Speaks Oracle Readings. My name is Tessa and I'm so happy to have you all here with me. I hope you can sit down and get cozy and enjoy a cup of tea with me and enjoy the messages that Spirit has you for the month of June. Okay, this is for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the entire month of June. Lots and lots of planetary hopscotch going on this month. Which makes this month pretty much the luckiest month of the year, okay? Lots of blessings coming in. All the planets change their sign except for Uranus, which changes its sign in July. So they all change their sign. There's a lot of movement with Venus and Jupiter and the Sun. Venus on the 4th, I had to make a list. There's so many things. Venus sextiles Jupiter on the 4th, which will open a great window of opportunity here. Think about Venus, the planet of love, beauty, fertility, abundance, money. And then Jupiter, our largest planet, the planet of expansion, prosperity, good fortune, protection, just that all kinds of opportunities, okay? And then on June 5th, Venus enters Taurus, the earth sign. So this is your earthly and material needs. Again, Venus is the ruler of love and abundance and fertility, okay? With your earthly needs here, perhaps some of you will come into some money, maybe a promotion, or a raise with work, inheritance. Let's just hope that happens. On June 9th, Jupiter enters the sign of Cancer. And Jupiter will be in Cancer for a full year, okay? This is going to give or promote lots of opportunities for growth, especially in the home and family sector, since it's in Cancer. And then right after that, on June 11th, we have the full moon, which is the strawberry moon. And this is going to have packs a punch for sure. This is going to have some intensity here because it's Jupiter ruled. This is going to bring about an awareness, a new shift, or a shift in your perspective, okay? I'm just noticing that I forgot the summer solstice in my list, which should be June 21st, longest day of the year. Many celebrations are had on the summer solstice. The 24th of June could be the golden ticket day from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. The luckiest day potentially in June, because the sun conjuncts Jupiter. Okay, so think about the energy of the sun, that power, that life-giving energy, warmth, that fiery action. With Jupiter, expansion, prosperity. There's all types of blessings that could potentially occur this month. And then lastly, on the 25th, we have the new moon, which is actually a supermoon. It's closer to the earth than usual, so it will be quite intense as well. New moons are always a great time for setting new intentions, think new beginnings. So that would be a perfect time to plant your seeds for what you want to see grow throughout the rest of the year, okay? Do a candle prayer. Make a vision board, journal about your hopes and dreams and desires and things, okay? Let's see what other messages Spirit has for you for this month. The first card deck that I'm going to use for you is the Ask Your Guides Oracle deck. Okay, Libra. Okay, your higher self is coming through with a message around truth. Okay, can you see that? It shows your higher self up here. This is you holding a candle. A message around truth. Looks like that you might be a part of a crowd here of other people. We have the number 21 at the bottom of this card, which could be an angel number you'd like to check into to clarify this message. Okay. So your higher self in the truth card, the key words are honesty, discipline, clarity, and intellect. It says your higher self is present, activating your powers of reason and intellect. It asks you to develop clarity and objectivity when looking at your life, rather than interpreting events through the murky and distorted waters of emotion. Strive to see the reality of what happened in the past so you can acquire a more accurate understanding of what's going on. You may notice things that make you uncomfortable or challenge your ethics. Ask your higher self to give you the courage to stand up for your truth and address difficult situations at their core, rather than distance yourself or pretend you don't see the real problems because they make you feel uncomfortable. Like the child in the fairy tale, The Emperor's New Clothes, your higher self is motivating you to not only see life more deeply, but to also share your perceptions with those around you. Okay, so The Emperor's New Clothes, are you familiar with that story? It says, like the child in the fairy tale, The Emperor's New Clothes. So the emperor is being deceived into thinking he's wearing some type of fancy clothes, when in fact there's nothing there. So he's naked and exposed, but everyone else in the crowd, which this is clearly the crowd, is going along with it. Okay, even though it's ridiculous, it's painfully obvious. And the innocent child in the story, he points and is like, hey, the emperor's naked, like, what's going on? Why are you guys not looking clearly at the truth of the situation? I mean, come back to reality here. Like, that's what your higher self is calling you to do right now. Says, ask your higher self to give you the courage to stand up for your truth and address difficult situations at their core, rather than distance yourself or pretend you don't see the real problems because they make you uncomfortable. Okay, Libra? Says, this is the time, for example, to address your unbalanced budget and look for ways to cut corners. It's also the time to acknowledge your ever-expanding waistline and seek out what's really eating at you. Ooh, higher self is getting real honest. This is when you need to step away from your emotions and dispassionately study the problems at hand so you can come to a solution without blame and projection. Ask yourself what the problem is, not who the problem is. Only then can you begin to find real solutions with productive outcomes. Your higher self is sharpening your perception and clarifying your view so that you can make important and necessary changes at this time. As Carl Jung once said, when the diagnosis is correct, the healing begins. And your higher self's message is, look for the truth behind appearances. Okay. Look for the truth behind appearances. Stick to your truth. Okay. All right. Even if it goes against the crowd, okay, find that truth, stick with it, even if it makes you feel uncomfortable. It said you're to let others know about it. All right, Libra? Okay. The second card deck that I'm going to use for you today is the Spirits of the Woodland Tarot deck. And I'm excited because this is a brand new deck for me, so it's very enjoyable to work with the cards. I'm going to pull 3 cards for you and interpret the message around these. The first card that I pulled for you is the King of Cups, okay? The King of Cups. In this illustration, we have this beetle flying towards the moon at night, okay? With just pure confidence of where it's going, okay? It's on top of the world. The King of Cups, cups representing water and emotions. You are king over your emotions, okay? You trust your intuition, hopefully. Some of you out there may be healers of a sort, physicians, something like that as well. This is you making intelligent, generous, and kind decisions, okay? All right, you're master of your domain. And the second card I pulled for you was the Six of Cups, okay? The Six of Cups. In this imagery here, we have what looks to me like a crystal ball with a lizard or salamander climbing on top of it, surrounded by a circle of mushrooms and dandelions. With the dandelions in there, like make a wish, I do think magic, magical times, and the crystal ball, of course. It's a card of nostalgia, okay? So you might be thinking about the past a lot right now, maybe the comforts or the good times of that you've had experienced in the past. You probably want to bring those good times to the present, and you're reminiscing a lot, okay? Which isn't a bad thing. You can definitely share some stories with your friends and family to relive those past moments. And then the last card that I pulled for you is the Temperance card. Here we have a magpie, it looks like, maybe scavenging off of this. It looks like a king. I see a crown king whose excessive life is done with, okay, because he's unfortunately dead. This card is about moderation, okay, and balance. So make sure that it is on top of the world as you are, okay? You're in a pretty good spot. You make sure to find that balance, okay? And definitely seek out the truth of every situation with objectivity and intellect, and try to bring back the good times that you had when you were a child. Sometimes community involvement with children is helpful, or just involvement with your community or the environment really works out for you when that card comes up. And the last oracle deck that I'm going to use for you is the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. Okay, we'll see what spirit animal wants to come through for you through the month of June. So I have the Pig Spirit here. Use your mind wisely. And that's a cute card. You have the little pig here with, looks like wings on it. Kind of reminds me of when pigs fly, that expression. But I'm sure that relates to their high intelligence, okay? High from above. There's the number 47 here at the top of this card. That could be an angel number to look into to clarify the message of this card. Ooh, I keep flipping right past it. Okay. Seriously. Okay. Pig Spirit appears to remind you of the right use of intelligence, a gift we all have that is meant to be used with love, compassion, and discernment. Intelligence means recognizing the value of intuition partnered with smarts and common sense, which leads to intelligent solutions. When Pig Spirit appears, you are called to respect your analytical mind and use it for the highest good, recognizing that all facts must be considered even when they do not fit with what you already know. Spirit blesses us with wisdom when we allow Pig Spirit to nudge us into open-minded, thoughtful dialogues, whether with others or internally, as we mull over our ideas and what we have come to understand. You are intelligent and capable of clear-minded thinking, shaped by the wisdom you have accumulated and the intuition that will tell you when you have more learning to do, because not all facts are in. Now is a time that your decision-making powers are reliable, for you are in alignment with Pig Spirit's keen intelligence. Okay, Libra. Use your mind wisely here. There is a protection message that could relate to some of you out there. I will read that as well. It says, are you ruminating, turning thoughts around and around in your head, but not getting nearer to a decision or solution? Pig spirit is here to protect you from analysis paralysis. Let your mind rest now and allow your intelligence to mingle with the mysteries of intuitive guidance, releasing your tight hold on facts and unsolved puzzles, whether it be a relationship or any other aspect of your life. In fact, now might be a good time to think about something else altogether and release your grip on needing to know. When your thought processes are muddied by fear and anxiety, allow Pig Spirit to lead you back to the right use of your natural intelligence. Take a break, relax, and release that ball of worry. Soon, the smart choice will become clear to you. More facts may be needed, more digging for information, and more questioning. When seeking to learn more, enjoy the process of using your thinking prowess. All the elements of your intelligence are reliably guiding you now, once you've given your mind a rest. Okay? So you might be overthinking, going into that analysis paralysis. Pig Spirit is here to help you think about something else entirely, but mostly to use your intuitive guidance, okay? Trust your gut, trust your instincts. Call on Pig Spirit to help you out in this month of June. And remember, your higher self is here, always wants what's best for you, is calling for you to find the truth behind appearances, okay? I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please like and subscribe to my channel, as that allows me to give you more free readings each week. And stay tuned, I will have your weekly readings for June coming up.